Man, good morning, good evening, good night to those who are ready to go to bed. Anyways, this video is about Australia. My thing is about that, how they used to how they was locking them up all last year, 2 years, for the last 2 years, and now they want these people to come back to them and say and uphold the police in their country. No, fuck the police. If I was them people in that country, I'll be walking past saying fuck the police, especially what they did in that country. Now, in my country, I'm glad that the police here didn't really go with the shit. A couple of them left the jobs because of the mandates and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Them real police, them are real Americans. But them fake one motherfuckers, okay, yeah, of course, there's always bad apples. There's always that. But I have nothing against the police. We need the police in some situation. Like I said, I fucked up when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was 18. I fucked up. So I'm one that can't own guns or something like, own guns or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because the Second Amendment is there for a fucking reason. And I believe that people should be able to own guns. Reasons why? Criminals, tyrannical government, and anything in between. Right. That's how I feel. I believe that. Because in Australia, when they took the guns back in the 90s, early 2000s, I don't know. I don't remember exactly when that happened. So when they took them, allegedly, the crime rate went up. You want to know why the crime rate went up? It went up because they knew anybody they try to go rob or take something from in that state, in that country, didn't have a gun. They couldn't defend themselves. You did. The knife, the stabbings and everything went up. I remember hearing it, watching the news on that. I remember that. The buy back guns, the buy guns back type dealio they all had there to get rid of the guns out of from the citizens. And if you didn't go sell your guns, you would have got locked up if you was caught with them guns. Mm-hmm. You should have hit them. Should have buried a few of them. Each and every one of y'all. I'm just saying. That's my perspective. Because when you take the guns from the citizen, that's when the government come take everything they want from you. What you think our government trying to do? They're trying to get rid of them guns because they want to put us in FEMA camps, bro. Anybody that disobey the government, they want to try to put them up. You know what I mean? And then with that domestic terrorist law they got, if you consider domestic terrorist, meaning if you go against the government for any fucking reason, you can be considered a domestic terrorist in some form or fashion, which then gives them the right to lock you up for 10 years without due process. Yes, Obama brought that law in, or put that in the book somewhere. Go look it up. Oh yeah, it's there. I've seen it. It's there. What I'm saying is, it's more of y'all than it was of them. If y'all can see, that's what they know. They know y'all. Everybody's divided in almost every country. It's either liberal or conservative, or it's either you got it or you don't. And the ones you got it, they mad at the ones who don't. And it's just a whole divisive situation, yo. A whole divisive thing, bro. To keep people divided, to keep people from getting together, to keep people from making the government fear them through their votes. You dig what I'm saying? And now, like, y'all might not have this issue in Australia, but we have an issue with immigration. You know what I mean? George Soros. Like I said, George Soros is banned in some countries because of what he did with their immigrations and screwed their whole country up through immigrations. And that's exactly the thing they doing here in America right now to keep the Democrats being voted in. They bringing in the motherfucking Mexicans and people over the border that would come here and vote their way. And I'm pretty sure in an agreement, somewhere in that agreement, how they scattered all these immigrants in each state, 500,000. I'm assuming 500,000 in each state, and they get an agreement saying, hey, when it's time to vote, we're gonna make sure you get an asylum, and it's time to vote. You gotta vote here, and that's what you're gonna do. It's gonna take for us Americans to get together, find these communities, and talk to them people, and make them people realize if you vote the same way you voted in the country you came from, you're gonna fuck our country up in the same manner of your country. Then where the fuck you gonna run to? So what we asking you, immigrants that's coming over here, realize why you left your country. And open your motherfucking eyes when you come here. And X out socialism. Because that's what happened in your fucking country. Recognize and realize that shit. And don't do the same shit coming to motherfucking America and pulling that BS just so you can stay. Fuck that. When they give you your asylum, They can't make you vote in any direction. You're already legal to be here. Now you here. Now help us keep the motherfucking country going in a better direction instead of the direction your country went in. Now that's what I would say to that community, them communities that they putting these 500,000 people in each community, like in Minnesota, where say what's her name? The chick Ohar Mohar, whatever her name is, the Syrian chick. In her state, in her little town, they always voting for her in their little county district, whatever. Yeah, yeah. And she came here and she liberal. Motherfucker, didn't we just let you come here? Didn't we allow you a stage to even get voted in somewhere? When I don't feel like you should have had any motherfucking obligation or option to be voted in. And then you want to shit on our country and say we just as bad as a terroristic country? You need to be let go. Meaning, they need to get your ass up out of any kind of part of the Congress. Because for somebody who's rescued and brought here and then shit on the country they was brought to, do not have any respect for me, bro. Because that chick is evil from within herself and marry her brother or whatever the fuck to get here or whatever. It's some weird shit with that chick. You dig what I'm saying? And they always talking about white people, but all them motherfuckers dating a white guy. And like I said, I don't got nothing against interracial relationship. Believe me, I'm in one. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is you talk shit and hate about a race, but then you turn around and date them. Why? Because you're AOC too. You're not dating them. Them y'all handlers. They handling y'all. They making sure y'all do everything according to the democratic process and say the right things at all times. I'm not a motherfucking fool. I'm not a motherfucking fool. It's happening everywhere. You know what I mean? For all the ones that sold, they sold. You know what I mean? Beyonce would be something different if she didn't have that nigga by her. She'd be stepping up, I think. But she got her handler too. I don't give a fuck. People can hate me for what I say. This is my opinion. You know what I mean? Don't take this shit as facts. This is what I see. This is how I feel. This is what I put together within myself. All the motherfuckers got handlers. You did. And them motherfucker AOC and that the squad, they ain't shit. And then the chick that's running Stacey Adams in Georgia, I can't do it. I don't understand how y'all can believe the shit she's saying. Because if you look at the shit they say on CNN, bro, on that channel, and they lie and lie, like anti-parent, anti-gay, anti-all this, and when all these other bills don't have nothing to do with this shit that they talk about. Anyways, my thing is the Australian people should have stood together in forces to make the motherfuckers stop charging them like that. They come in with horses. Hey, I'm not giving out no ideas on this shit. I'm just saying, don't go uphold to these motherfuckers. Let it be known. Find you an outlet and let the shit that they did be known and let other countries know. Watch out for these signs, because these are the signs before they come and try to take you away and put you in some kind of camp because you wouldn't abide by their rules. Fuck your rules, man. Them ain't rules and laws, man. That shit is inhumane. Real shit. They was treating them people like animals. Like runaway dogs, like dogs running on the street. You know, the dog catcher got to come catch them. Yeah, they was treating them people like that, man. There's plenty of videos out here like that, man. But I'm going to let this video go ahead and play because I'm already 8 minutes in. This video is 5 minutes, and I don't want to be on that long because somebody want to go to bed. You dig?
Victoria Police Command wants you to forget about what they've been up to for the past couple of years. You know, harassing old women on park benches, arresting pregnant women in their kitchens for Facebook posts, enforcing playground bans on children, and their brutal response to anti-lockdown protests. Yes, please, forget all that and remember they are on our side. After 2 years of overreach and selective policing, the VicPol hierarchy want to rebuild their brand.
Police are promising more of this and this in a brand rebuilding exercise.
We're approachable,
untrustworthy. You're untrustworthy.
We're here to help.
They're also hoping...
I hope you people in that country realize that these motherfuckers are untrustworthy. If the government told them tomorrow to come do the same shit to you again, they will do it. The only people that's gonna ride with them is the people that abided by all the fucking rules. But the people that, who got stumped on, put in places where they shouldn't have been put at, they'll do it tomorrow if the government, if y'all government said go get them motherfuckers and lock them up again. We don't give a fuck how they feel. Who feelings are they? They ain't got no feelings. They are fucking peasants. They don't know. Whatever we say, they gotta do. And if y'all people sit there and let them people do that again, y'all will be fucking ridiculous with this shit. Straight up. Because that's ridiculous, man. That's some fucking tyrannical shit. Like, I was tripping when I was seeing all the videos last year and some in the year before. I was tripping on that shit. Like, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Is they really doing this? Though it ain't our country, it's still, I care. I care because if it can happen there, it can happen here too. All the government need is to pass certain laws and restrictions upon American people. And it can happen here. And the first step to watch out for is the day the guns get banned. Because when it happened there, it all hell broke out. Real talk. And we got too many people in America, and there's too many goddamn guns around America. You ain't gonna get them all. And the criminals are, of course, gonna always have them. They always know how to get them. That's nothing new. You know what I mean? So all these restrictions you keep putting up, or no more than 10 rounds to a clip, or 20 rounds to a clip, the fuck out of here. You want them limit it. So in the case of a tyrannical government takeover, motherfuckers can't gotta reload more than often. By the time you reload, and you probably run out of clips and like that, they'll be right on your ass and shoot you. And then take your family and put them in a FEMA camp and charge them with domestic terrorism with no due process, no day in court, and only get out in 10 years exactly from the day they caught your ass, maybe a day or two after. That's what it is here. If it happened here. I'm saying you people need to stand the fuck up and not uphold these motherfuckers till they come to the motherfucking public and make a real heartfelt apology to your Australians. It's got to be heartfelt. I'm not trying to hear no bullshit over here. Sorry. Yeah, but we had to do our job. That's what we was told to do. Fuck that. You can disobey a direct order, knowing that it infringes on the people's rights. Fuck out of here, man. And then y'all went, Look at the science now. Real science, not fake science. Look at it now. And tell me, was there a reason for you to do that? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. To your Australian officials, it was not a reason for y'all to do that. Fuck what you heard. I don't give a fuck. Hate me if you want. My opinions don't reflect the opinions of this video that I'm watching. I just happened to be coming across a video and this popped up and I got pissed off and I seen it. And I'm like, hold on. They want them now to uphold them? Man, get the fuck out of here. You better fire that director, the head chief or whoever he is. Get rid of the president or whoever they are and put in motherfuckers that will stand with the people. See, they don't have no fear, man. They don't fear being voted out, dog. That's the problem. That's the problem. They don't fear being voted out. Like I said, that's why they got immigration going here in America, because what, we got 15, 20, 30 million people that came over the borders already since 2020? Why? To replace our motherfucking votes, like I said in the beginning. That's all they want to do is replace the motherfucking votes that's coming from Democrat to conservative. And it's the lesser of the two evils to be a conservative than the Democrat. Because the Democrats I can't even call them Democrats. I'm going to call them Demoncrats. That's what I'm going to call them, mother suckers. They are Demoncrats from here on out. Real talk. Straight up. The Demoncrats, they worship a different God. Look in all their eyes. Don't none of them even speak on a God. Or God. Period. They don't even speak on it. And that in itself says a lot. Because they don't have no moral values. They do anything that they can to stay in power. And they infringe on the people's rights to do so. And people need to fucking wake up and see the bullshit. And see the bullshit and watch out for the Demoncrats. Because them Demoncrats is not good. Real talk. That's their new fucking name for me. Demoncrats. Let's finish a little bit more of this video so I can end it. Because I'm carrying on a little bit too much. Because I'm pissed off that these motherfuckers now want somebody to say, hey, we got the best cops in the world. Fuck out of here, bro. There's good cops and there's bad cops. And every cop that was involved in that situation that up in y'all country were all bad. To any one of them that went along with the program just so they can keep their jobs too, because same thing, they want to keep their jobs too. We don't know what's gonna happen after all this dies down. But now if these motherfucking cops go look at the signs and see that all the shit that they did to the people and realize that they was fucking wrong, I would want a fucking apology from each one of them cops, each one of them bastards. Each one of them, anyone that got touched by a cop and put in them motherfucking places for no fucking apparent to me, there was no reason to put them in nowhere. Going to their home, knocking on their door, arresting people for posting certain things. Fuck out of here, yo. Fuck out of here. They better come to y'all and apologize deeply and remorsefully. And I don't know how y'all voting program worked there, but god dog, boy. If all you motherfuckers got together and find the right person to vote for, and hopefully he ain't bought and paid for like our government officials are. Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch on the Demoncrat side. Oh, we got some on the Rhino side too. Yeah, I think he's bought and paid for. The shit he done said. I don't like that. I like the dude. I respect him and I thank him for going to war to fight for our freedoms and hold on to Saudi's gas that we're about to lose now. Oil or whatever. I'm just saying, man. I thank you for that, though, bro. But you know who I'm talking about, the patch on the eye. Yeah, you. You a rhino, bro. And then you talk to that one dude. Oh, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. In my eyes, you a rhino. In your state eyes, you probably be a good guy. You know what I mean? But the things I done seen you say, and any motherfucking Republican or conservative that called the what you call 6 insurrection, it's on some bullshit. And the reason why that wasn't an insurrection, because you had cops outside opening the door. Security opening the door, letting people in. That's not a fucking insurrection. An insurrection is going through the police and through the cops and security and getting into the building by force. That was not by force. Yes, they shouldn't have been in there. I admit that. They should not have. But when you got cops opening the door and telling you to go ahead, and then you got cops even taking pictures, security taking pictures. And then them people had to sit in jail for like over a year almost. But they was let into the building. Hey, yo, see, I feared for my life. She wasn't even in the building. Shut the fuck up, you lying ass chick. And you wonder why y'all losing the young votes too. Because they see through your young ass too. Go back to waiting tables. You better make some money quick. Because you won't be in your position soon enough. They're going to get your ass up out of New York. They see through your shit, AOC. And old girl in Minnesota. And Stacey Abrams. They see through y'all shit. And the people going to wake up. You might have that tight-knit community where you are. But I see one of them y'all trying to go for governor. Georgia. Y'all better not let that shit happen. Y'all better not let that shit happen. I can see laws being, or what they call that shit. Because I can see some shit being done, but that's man gonna fuck y'all all up. And it ain't cool, Roddy. It ain't cool. So I would not go with her. Real talk. I'm telling y'all better get away from these Demoncrats. Because these Demoncrats ain't shit. Now, I'm not saying both parties are. But I would go with the lesser of the two evils and I stay away from the rhinos. Because there's a bunch of rhinos out there. Any one of them that said that it was an insurrection is a rhino to me. Because it wasn't. If you look at the fucking video, you see the motherfucking police and security letting people in. How is it an insurrection? That shit irritates the fuck out of me, yo. That shit really irritates the fuck out of me, yo. Real talk. That shit literally kills me when they saying this shit, dog. Like, hold on. Did he just literally say that? I thought he was a Republican or conservative. And he said that too. What the fuck? You ain't got to go along and get along with the motherfucking program that's been, the narrative that's shot out there. A real motherfucker would have spoke his own mind and said, no, that wasn't an insurrection because them people was let into that building. Yeah, and the lady gets shot in the head at the when they going past a little certain area. Now that part, yeah, okay, cool. But she shouldn't have been shot. Don't give a fuck what happened. She shouldn't have been shot, yo. For real. Anyways, man, I'm going to end this video, man. I'm just saying, Australian people need to wake up and know what the fuck they can do. Because I don't know what y'all can do in y'all country when it comes to voting and all that. You know what I'm saying? In our country, they're trying to distract. They're trying to George Soros. Excuse me. Excuse me. God, dog. George Soros. I don't understand how this man get around like this. And we, as a country, let this man do whatever the fuck he want. If other countries, small third world countries, have laws against this man, it says a fucking lot. Like I said, we can reach the people in them small communities, 500,000 people in certain communities and shit like that. We can reach these peoples. Is that my mic? I'm turned up like that? No, my mic down there. Okay, that's desktop audio. My bad, y'all. I'm seeing things moving around here. Over here, it's a little bit loud over there, I think. I'm trying to keep away from echoes. That's why I got to keep a headset on. But they fluctuate and they coming across our border like that. Like I said, we need to communicate with the people that's coming across the border after they get asylum and let them know you do not have to vote in the same path that you did in your own country. We don't need our country to become fucked up like your country. So wake your fucking ass up and stop voting for socialism and Demoncrats. Realize what you left and what you coming to. You came to a better place. The Demoncrats got you here and gave you asylum so you can vote for them. So you can replace the votes of blacks and whites who left the Demoncrat Party because they realized they bullshit. So it's going to take people like me that feels the same way like me to get to these communities after they get asylum in and everything else, because it's going to happen some way or how. Because it's too many people going, oh, don't send them back. They're here already. Let them stay. It's okay. Fuck out of here. But I'm going to go with this. Once you get asylum in, I know you motherfuckers won't understand my English, but somebody will break it down to you and tell you just like this. You here in America now. You see America is a little better than where you came from, because we're probably not too much better than where you came from. But we are better in some ways, because America always think it can't happen to us. Oh, believe me, every superpower has lost power. But, on point, let them know. Since you here, you got asylum, now you here, you're considered a citizen. Know this. If you vote back the Democrat way and the socialist way, our country going to be the same way your country was you came from. And then where you going to run to next? Canada? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Americans going to run to Canada when shit hit the fan. But Canada ain't shit either. That dude, I don't even know how you do. I don't know his name. They prime minister or president or whoever the fuck he is. The dude wore the blackface. They still let him go ahead and be president there. Yeah. Yeah, that dude. I don't know what y'all Canadians doing up there, man. But y'all saw that peaceful truck thing. Y'all saw it was peaceful. Vote his ass out if y'all can. Recall his ass if y'all can. Trudeau. Vote that motherfucker out. He bogus as fuck. And then the whole fucking with y'all money. If they can fuck with y'all money, pull your motherfucking money about them banks. Make the banks suffer. Stop dealing with them banks. Get paid, keep your money. Get paid, buy some gold. Silver, platinum. Fuck them banks. And now they're trying to find a way to get into crypto, just to control crypto. Real talk. Focus on the bigger pictures here. Get rid of the motherfuckers that's in power. Vote them motherfuckers out. And don't come to my country and vote for the same Demoncrats and socialist motherfuckers that y'all just ran from. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel about that. But ain't no motherfucking way I'm going to uphold these motherfuckers in Australia. Y'all motherfuckers better say something and do something about that shit. Vote them motherfuckers out. If there's a voting process, vote them out. Don't get two fucks.
To repair a brand damaged by 2 years of unpopular COVID policing.
We know
this motherfucker
had to perform duties and engage with people,
man, you had to perform duties and engage with people and lock them up in places they shouldn't have been. That means you kidnap people out of their fucking houses and put them somewhere, imprison them. You should be charged with kidnapping. But I guess that's Australian. It's legal in Australia. That's fucking kidnap. To take somebody like this 10-year no due process here in America, that's kidnapping too. They just got it legalized. That's all.
might not have been what they would have expected in the first instance because of the COVID environment we're in.
No, Commissioner, you didn't have to do any of the insanely illiberal and often downright brutal enforcement that you and your members of your command enthusiastically embrace. You didn't have to allow the police force to become politicised. You didn't have to stand with bureaucrats banning children from playgrounds.
Exactly.
You know, want to build trust with the Victorian public? I can't imagine why.
Exactly.
Excuse me, what on earth?
Just put your phone down.
Can you record this? I'm in my pajamas.
What's
I have
this?
an ultrasound in an hour.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
What the are you doing? What the are you doing?
Right here, it wasn't enough people. Right there, it wasn't enough people. You see how they bottlenecked y'all right here? It wasn't enough people to fight back against this situation right here. Like, you had the people standing up on the side and everything else. I'm pretty sure they put what's going on. They're probably all the people that went along with the program up there on the sides and stuff like that that's watching. But if y'all would have stuck together, because I don't see too many guns out there, I'm pretty sure y'all could have got pepper spray too. I'm not advising y'all to do this kind of shit, but I'm just saying, y'all outnumbered these motherfuckers, and y'all could have stopped this shit and made them motherfuckers submit to y'all, because this shit was bogus as hell, and it pisses me off. I think I'm gonna end the video before I get to saying shit I shouldn't say. All right, that's how we're gonna do that. I'm gonna leave this shit alone right here, because I'm fucking blood pressure gonna butter. Motherfucker gonna be a cartoon, nigga. Smoke gonna be coming out the top of my goddamn head with just looking at this shit. Hey, but the lady on here in the news that they reporting, man, I agree with y'all 100%. Keep up the good work and let them people know they was bogus. And make sure y'all, if it's a way to get these people out of there, vote them the fuck out. And sorry for my profanity in this video. It's probably one of the videos I had the most cussing in or profanity in. Sorry to all the people who don't like profanity. Alright? I'm a work in progress.